Okay, welcome to the meeting. Today topic is quality induction. Good afternoon and assalamu alaikum to everybody. So we'll start now the quality training or induction number 1. So I'm Rezaur Rahman, Senior QVC Engineer at Handasah. So we'll conduct the training. So this is the first training. So time to time, based on the requirement of the project, we'll do one by one. Okay, first my question is that what is the quality or what is the role of quality? Anybody can explain? Because I'm asking bigger presentation mode. I don't have presentation mode. No, this PDF actually. PDF, that's why. Because I did first PPT, then when I converted to laptop, the page setup is fully changed. That's why I put PPT. But it is visible. So I'm asking that what is the quality and what is the role of quality? I'm asking because whenever I ask
to satisfy customer needs.
To maintain the work site as per the specification.
So this is everybody's role actually. Everybody's role. It is true. Because like safety is everybody's responsibility. Same quality also, everybody's responsibility to maintain quality. Okay, so just I'm giving you example. This chart is prepared in US, and this is the feedback, customer feedback for. Yeah. This is a customer receipt from different companies. If you see left side, this is when we call to the customer care. We have experienced that some company responding very professional way, and maybe they fix the problem within 1 or 2 days or same day. But some company, if you call, they are like sleeping. So we are following up, they are not solving the problem. So maybe after 1 month or after two weeks, you have to remind again, and they're ignoring. So what will be our impression? So, yes. So then what will be impression? Our impression that this company's system is not good, right? Generally, we are telling this company system is not good. The other company who is responding well professionally, we are telling this company system is good. This system is the quality actually. The quality who are working, their role should be to improve the system. So general assumption the quality means some inspection testing, not like that. It's part actually. So main thing is that to improve the system. Okay. So I'm coming the next. Next is the not PPT. I converted to PDF. That's why it is saying. So I should alert. Okay, so now quality management system. I told that to improve the system is actually quality management system role should be. So quality management system is a collection of processes focused on consistently meeting customer requirement and enhancing their satisfaction. So now I'll go for a little detail. What is the quality? Every company or every organization has activities, different activities, right? Activities. So for example, in our construction project, we have different activities like WIR, like MIR, like SOR, NCR. So yeah, Aisha is working, right? So different activity we have, right? Some year. So every activity, the role of quality management system to implement the process of procedure. So every activity has process, right? For example, a site, how to submit WIR, how to implement at site, there is a process. So for every activity, we have to ensure the process is ongoing at site or in the project. If you ensure the all process is done, then system will be implemented. So system is summation of several process, and several processes coming from activity. Okay, so now I'll tell what is a process or procedure. Procedures, what I told you, that quality management system is summation of several processes. And one process, each activity should have one process. Every activity should have process. And our role is to implement the process. Okay. So if you see Samsung are leading all the organization, they are doing the same actually. So all the company we see that Elon Musk, for example, he has a SpaceX, or for example, he has a Tesla. They are following the same actually. They are identifying which is their activity, and this activity they are maintaining the process, and this process they are implementing properly. The company who is implementing the procedure properly, they are growing or developing or improving. The company who cannot maintain the procedure properly, they are going down. So I'll come. So if you see the process of procedure, there is a WR process, MIR procedure, method statement ITB procedure, shop drawing procedure, material submittal procedure, procurement procedure, handing out procedure, NC. So we have lot of activity, and each activity we have procedure. So our role to implement the procedure properly as per specification. If we fail, then that means system is not work, process is not work, company will go down, our reputation will be down. Okay, I already defined that every activity should have procedure. Okay. So to implement a process or activity, so as a quality management system, our role, everybody's role, to follow the standard template. So every other has a lot of template, right? We cannot make the template from our own mind or previous project. So previous project, what we did is irrelevant actually. We have to follow in our specification or our client or our project specific template, we must follow. So there is, I made the list, method statement, ITP, WR, MIRs, submittal template, letter, and minutes of meeting. So letter, everything should be according to the template. Okay, next. This is not coming to, okay. I believe we can make it zoom. Okay. Concept of QA and QC. Do you have any idea about what is QA and QC?
Yes.
What is the abbreviation actually? But what is the key meaning actually?
Assure the quality.
Quality assurance to prevent mistakes. Quality control to discover mistakes.
Okay, so main thing is that quality assurance to implement the process. This is even the process, where the method statement process, shopping process. QC means based on product. That means when our product is actually construction. So service, for example, potable water. Contractor once this complete one manhole to manhole or whatever they explain. So their product is finished. They are inviting us to inspect, right? So that means WR, what you're doing, we are QC job. QC. Material inspection is product. We are doing QC job. But shop drawing procedure, auditing, or method procedure. What is the process? So this is the QA. So basically QA is in right? QA is to implement or avoid the mistake during the production. It is general concept. Now, this is a summary of the project. Summary of the project I put because this information should be unique for all of the project. So when I joined, I found that everybody's writing project name is different mind from their mind. So this is the project name should be mentioned everywhere. All submittal, all correspondence, only this name should be mentioned. Somewhere I found that only internal roads, somewhere stage 28 first, and somewhere middle. So this is the unique name of the project name. Client Abu Dhabi Housing Authority, employer Aldar Projects LLC should be full name, engineer Hadar Hamid's Consultants, Shire and Partners, contractor name is, our commencement date is 14 April, completion date, and project code is this one actually. So this same information should be mentioned everywhere. Okay, this is the project scope and location. Project scope and location. If you see, there is a total 11 location. 11 location is different areas of various locations in Alain. And the scope, if you see, now it is, I have to make zoom. It is a scope. It is mentioned here. So this is it's a very small actually road, potable water, storm water, sewers, street light, telecom, power. So additionally, irrigation will be added as per other. And at the right side, if you see that there is a mention what is the commencement date and how many villas is mentioned. I'll share the PDF copy to everybody, so you'll get the detailed information. Okay, next is a project location. So what I found in earlier sheet, that is in one sheet there is all locations, 11 locations, and here is different location is shown. Okay, now we are implementing the project. We have to know the project stakeholders. So it is a list of project stakeholders. Okay, UPC, Taka, Nautaka, WS, AM. This is a list of stakeholder. During the entire project, we have to always communicate and we have to obtain the necessary approval from this stakeholder. And you know that the project management system, every standard company has to obtain the certification from ISO 9001. ISO 9001 is total 10 clause, and every word is meaningful, and which company is implementing this requirement, they're getting certification. Any standard company, they have to maintain. This quality management principle, every management system, there should be principle. If you see the principle, number one, customer focus. Customer focus means client focus. In our case, it's ALDR. So what is ALDR or specification requirement? Our principle must be to implement or comply with the client requirements. That means if we achieve or obtain the client requirement, that means we are more customer focused. Second is the leadership. We should encourage to leadership. Everybody should has the ability to lead the team. Okay. Engagement of people, any decision, anything we should engage the people. We cannot decide by alone. No? It should be engaged. So process approach, what I told you, that every process, method standard process, shopping process, development process, every process we have to implement what is as per requirement or approved procedure. Improvement, always our goal should be improved of the activity or project. Evidence-based decision making, each activity or each attitude should be based on evidence. We cannot tell from our previous project. I saw that somebody is telling that my previous project we did. No, previous project is totally irrelevant. We have to follow what is requirement in our project. This is a standard. If previous project what is mentioned is irrelevant, okay, always focus in our project. And always our whatever talking or discussing, it should be evidence-based. It should be evidence. Last one, relationship management. This is very important, relationship management. Earlier, I show you that the list of stakeholders. So we are not working alone. We are working a lot of stakeholders. One of the stakeholders is ALDR. Another stakeholder is NBS, for example, contractors, subcontractors, third-party laboratory, authority, all are stakeholders. So to improve our reputation, everybody is the representative. Everybody is actually delegate ALDR. So our attitude should be like that everybody see we should make it brand as a DAR. Everybody should understand that our attitude should show our characters or our brand, that brand. So our intention should be improve the relationship with everybody. We should not make harsh or fight anybody. No need to fight. If you have different opinion, just we have to raise that it is my opinion. Should be like that. At site, if you see anything problem, just very politely raise your voice and write that this is a problem. We should give 24 hours notice to the contractor. If they don't listen, then we'll go for our procedure, SOR, NCR, or anything. But no need to fight, no need to abuse or showing the bad attitude. Okay, our attitude will show or improve the branding of that. Okay, this is a principle. Next one, PDCA cycle. Anybody know about PDCA cycle? PDCA. Okay, this is the main thing of quality management system. And what I told, Samsung or Apple, all the successful companies are following the same procedure. So I can make it zoom. So what is the PDCA actually? PDCA means plan, do, check, act, cycle. Plan, do, check, act. What is the planning? This is planning, written planning. I will explain later on. Do means what is doing at site, construction. And whatever the check. Check means, for example, audit, WR checking, MR checking, any checking. Our review or shop drawing, everything is the evaluation. Last thing is that based on our comments, their contractor or project, they are implementing or not. If they're ignoring, that means there is no improvement. Okay, I'll come in detail. Okay. PDCA cycle, first is planning, right? Planning is the ISO clause number 6. Next. So what is the planning actually? Planning is numerous activities. Number one is project quality plan. Everybody know. Have you heard about the project quality plan? Everybody heard about the project quality plan? Nasir, what is project quality plan? Okay, yeah, Abdullah. Nasir, yeah. Jafar Iqbal, what is project quality plan? Okay, so project quality plan, for example, contract when project will start, first activity or one of the first activity or initial activity I can tell from quality department or the project to prepare the project quality plan. From contractor side, contractor will do it, and consultant side, contractor will do it. This plan will include all activity, what I told you, to improve the system. Our goal is to improve the system. Contractor and consultant both. Contractor, one is two plan actually. One is prepared by contractors. This should be implemented by for the project. Same like agency plan. Another is consultant should do by himself, itself. Okay, so this is only for consultant how to do it. So this project, what you are submitting WA, right? The contractor submitting WA, you are going. So based on what actually? So in the project quality plan, mention step by step what you have to do. So everybody should read actually. So how to check? What should be checked? Everything mentioned in the project quality plan. Okay. So what I told you, this is the procedure actually. If you know the procedure, then you can implement. Okay, next one I'm coming. This is the consultant project quality plan. Huh? Okay. Okay, this is Dara Handasah ISO certification. So this I told you that project quality management system, that is ISO standard. Every standard company must obtain this certification. And who is checking the submittal material, they know that it is mandatory. Without this ISO certificate, this ISO certificate. Next one, responsibility matrix. This is one of the primary work. So we have a lot of staffs, right, in our organization. So what is your role you have to do, right? We have to establish what is your role. If anybody join and he does not know what is his role, that means it will be not effective result will not get. So that means other people has to know what is your activity and you have to know. Several times we found that this is not my job. Always throwing ball to others. It is general tendency. So to kill the chapter or kill this the responsibility matrix we have to prepare. This matrix, if you see, it is very small actually. This is the position. All positions here and all the activity here. For example, if WIR, who will be responsible for the WIR? So this responsibility matrix is the initial activity. We have to do it. And everybody should read actually. When it will be established, everybody should read. And you have to know what is your role. It should be very clear. Huh? Okay, next one, risk register. Do you have idea of the risk register? So when project will start, we have to identify what is the risk. Yes. Exactly. If you don't know the risk, you cannot mitigate the risk. When risk will come, you cannot fight. That's why you have to, initial of the stage of the project, we have to identify what is the risk and we have to propose what is the mitigation plan. Then whenever risk will come, you can fight and we can meet. This is a risk register is a mandatory for quality management system. At the same time, opportunity risk. Some risk can be converted to opportunity. And some opportunity from the project, what is our opportunity? This way we have to identify. Baseline program, our senior planning engineer joined. So this is the baseline program. This is the part of the planning. Huh? Okay. Based on the program, we have to do it. Yeah.
Can you go back to this risk register and elaborate how to identify the risk criteria?
This is a risk log.
High, medium, low. So how to decide which risk will be high, which will be.
It's asking about the risk matrix.
Okay, this all detail will go for. Yeah, just know that the risk you will do it. It will be separate. Based on the project requirement, we will go for separately. Now, just summary. The risk, we have to do it. So that means if you know any risk or engineer Gaffer knows any risk, this you have to address. I believe Engineer Omar will deal all this, accumulate together. And every progress meeting will discuss how to mitigate. So whenever you know these are risks, even Rashid Bhai, if you know any risk of the project, we have to raise the voice. These are issues. We have to list down the risk and we have to discuss how to mitigate this risk.
This point, I think so. People should just know that there are two types of risk.
Yeah.
One risk is HSE risk, health and safety.
Yeah.
The other, which we are talking about, for which this risk.
Exactly. Okay. So this I want to clarify what Engineer Omar is actually right. So generally, risk we mean that HSE risk.
I will tell you some example. During the phase, some supply items which might delay. It's coming from Germany or somewhere.
Exactly. So this we are. Yeah.
So we
Any
need to know before.
activity which is going to affect the original scope of the project, either in a positive or negative manner, that is risk. The project can extend or even it can contract. That is a positive or negative risk.
Yeah.
That is the general definition.
So this risk is not health and safety risk. This is the project risk, which can delay your project, which may make loss your project, okay, or which
initiate a variation.
Exactly. Huh? For example, NOC, delay of NOC generally, so it can delay the project. So whenever you see any risk, you have to raise the voice. Okay. Same thing, opportunity. If you see that this is a good opportunity for the Handasah or good opportunity for this project, so you have to raise the voice. Okay. This is a baseline program. Everybody know, I believe. Okay. Project key performance indicator. This is one of the fundamental requirement of quality management system. So key performance indicator, you have any idea? How do you know that this project good, bad, or excellent? We know that our health is good, bad, excellent, right? Even project has health. Project, yeah. So how do you know that our status is excellent? So there is some criteria. So as a summary, I can tell that, for example, we have WIR. If WIR, for example, our approval is more than 95% approval in first submission, that means it's good. If 50% rejection, there is a criteria, it is clearly indicated. Extraordinary means more than 90. It's like that. So WIR more rejected means this project situation is not good. NCR more, this project is not good. SR more, not good. Method statement rejection 40% rejection. Sharp rejection. So overall, there is a total marks is 100. Out of 100, you have appeared the class, right? In the school, 100 marks. If you get 90, that means good student. Huh? If you get 40, that's bad student, right? Similarly here, out of 100. So yeah, Aisha, are you clear everything? If anything, just yeah, you can ask. So this also like same like that. So our goal, our target is more than 90. More than 90. We have to make sure we have to work as a team, even with contractors. They are not our enemy. They are our team members. So work as a team to achieve maximum approval or good result. Okay. So, but don't compromise with the quality.
Yeah, if
Okay.
they are not listening, then we have
Not
to-
listening, but very politely, very professional way.
Yeah.
Raise your voice and tell your opinion. Don't need to shout or anything. I'm consultant or I'm client, so I'm shouting, or I'm going arrogance. No, like that.
No, we
Everybody
should-
human,
we should
everybody's
use
engineer.
SOR or NCR.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
Eh,
will
we
affect
sh-
KPI also.
Exactly. Best thing, if you without issuing NCR, if you manage, that means you are good managers. If you issue NCR, everybody can do it.
If you not implement.
Yeah, if there is a limit, you have to wait.
Yeah.
If they cannot listen and beyond the
Yeah.
our capacity, then you have to release. Okay, but best way to manage the site without issuing NCR. And this project we want to see the very less NCR, maybe zero NCR.
But,
Yeah.
between SOR and NCR,
Hmm.
sometimes people are confused whether to issue SOR or the NCR.
Yeah.
So what will be the criteria to issue NCR? or
No,
the
SOR is that there is a potential to be non-conformity. It's still not non-conformity, but there is a potential. Then we are SOR. It is observation. And NCR is directly non-conformance with the specification of
In that
drawings.
case, after issuing SOR, can it be converted to NCR?
After 14 days. After 14 days. NCR also there is a two-part. I'll come back. Yeah. So the key performance indicator is both for consultant and contractors. We hope that this project will be more than 90%. Okay, and we have to work as a team.
How much will NCR?
No, I'm not telling like that. I'm telling to manage the site, manage the project without issuance. Yeah, then you will be good managers. Okay. So
Without issuing NCR,
no, we are not telling you without issuance here. We have to wait. We have to give them chance up to certain limit. If they cross the limit, then red alarm. There's no other way. Okay, this is the contractor key performance indicator. Okay, this is a priority documents. It's just general information in the contract documents. There is if is conflict between drawing and specification, what we have to follow. If there is a conflict between authority requirement and what you have to follow. So this is summary actually. So this, if you know, especially who is reviewing the submittal, it will be good. Document management system. Okay, everybody knows that we are doing in a site. This project is zero hard copy. No need any hard copy. Okay. Zero hard copy. So all will be in the site. All, even a handover also. During handover, no need any papers. Okay. So this is a site, fully a site, and for the DAR standard policies procedure form you can get in the DAR Academy. This is okay. Next, PDCA cycle, we discussed about the planning, right? Baseline program, procedure, everything. Now do. Do means action actually. What project site we are doing, this is a do. Okay. So contractor is doing the site work and according to the method statement. So this generally we can do or work. Okay. So it is, you can see the clause number. Okay. So training also part of the activity, the training awareness program. Okay, this is ISO operational activities. All submittal like pre-qualification matter, submittal of method statement, shop drawing. This is a part of the do. PDA cycle, PDACA cycle, do. Site construction activity is the part of the do. Okay, sample of method statement. This is one of the sample of method statement is site. So in our site, everything in the this portal we have to contract is submitting and we are replying. This is just for your understanding. Sample of ITP. So every site members must follow the ITP. What is the whole point? You have any idea? Whole point, witness? Okay, this I'll take another session, a separate session for only for ITP and method statement. Generally, I can tell you that the contractor has to make training for each ITP and method statement before starting actual activity. Hamza, contractor must make the training to his team member after method statement ITP approval and before starting actual activity, even mock-up also. And training is not just formalities, just take picture. You have contractor has to invite you and you will attend. Make sure that effectively communicated to the people and people are knowing what to do.
You mean the communication of MSR?
Yes, exactly.
So why
Is-
is they calling here only method statements of MSRA? Because in contract we always call it MSRA, because without the risk assessment,
No, we are risk assessment is a part of method statement.
part of
Even ITP also part of the method statement.
Yeah.
So this communication should be about not just formality, just taking picture and showing, sending photo that we did. No, it should be effectively communicated and that all team member must know. Otherwise, you cannot protect NCR as well. This construction photo, just for understanding that is operation process. Okay, now check. What is check? You are going for the material inspection, right, Hamza? Okay, so it is checking. Yeah. So yes, Zafar Iqbal will go for WR inspection. Huh? So you are the part of the checking actually. Okay, but the performance checking. Okay, so the auditor will go for audit. Okay, yeah, Shehzad will go for inspection. So you are the part of the checking. Is the most important. One of the most. We're coming there. Okay, testing. Testing is the performance checking, right? If test is passed, that means the performance is good actually. If test is failed, that means the material or the work performance is not satisfactory. Testing for the soil, just ability and soil suitability test we do. So it is the part of performance checking. Sample of WR. This is asset, all is asset, no hard copy. Sample of checklist. Every WR, there should be checklist signed by contractor. If not signed by contractor, so we have to QA reject. Okay, then consultant. Okay. So now initially they have to sign and submit. Then during inspection you have to do and attach. Okay. Yeah.
Checklist by the sign, then go to the site and verify the
Exactly.
all things. Then
Exactly. There is a two column,
Yeah.
signature from contractor and consultant. Okay.
but consultant after verification.
Okay. Next, tracking of WR. Have you heard about the tracking of WR? This is very, very important. Yeah. The tracking of WR, Shehzad. Have you heard about tracking of WR? Tracking of WR. No, not checking, tracking of the WR. You saw the ITP, right? ITP, for example, one activity, potable water, for example, five WR you have to submit. How will know 5 WR to submit? The contractor is experience. Contractor is coming last inspection and the previous inspection, we don't know actually. We don't know. How to track? So this is a tracking sheet. Contractor, we already communicated with them. Contractor will make the tracking sheet. Horizontally, or each ITP, horizontally, all activity should be there. If any empty cell, that means contractor will submit. It will be red, that means rejected. Green means approved. You will see. Next Friday meeting, I already told them to present there. So every hour from our all inspector must check minimum in weekly basis. In this case, contractor always coming to the last backfilling last layer, top layer. Previous layer, nobody knows actually. Consultant doesn't know. Contractor intentional doesn't know. Okay. So this tracking sheet will stop this activity and make the tracing ready. This is a sample of MIR. So whatever material will delivered, we have to go for the inspection and material inspection. And there should be according to the material submittal and sample. Anybody knows a material sample? Material sample. Yeah, Jafar Iqbal? Material sample. Yes. Okay. That means when material will be delivered, we have to compare this according to the material on color, pattern, everything, design. Huh? There must be sample. Okay, item to check during material inspection. This is a delivered material according to the approved material submittal. Traceability is more important. Make sure that product code and delivery note are same. Sample of NCR. Okay, now I'm coming to the major NCR and minor NCR. No? We already explained SOR, right? SOR means potentiality, still not a non-conformity, but potentially to be a non-conformity. Huh? And major minor means which activities non-compliant and it is impairing the intended use. Intended use means, for example, a structural column. Structural column is the reinforcement is exposed, substantially exposed. That means it is impairing the structural stability, right? That means it is the major here. But minor cracks, this is a minor. It's clear, yeah? Major minor. Most of the people doesn't know what is major minor. So if any non-conformity impairing the intended use, then it will be major. Okay. This is SOR, already explained. This is a sample of quality monthly report. This will show that what is your performance. Okay, we are 14 days. Every 14 days, SOR, issuance of SOR, it will come back to NCR. Any NCR more than 28 days open, it will go to commercial department for deduction. Okay, make sure the NCR is very serious. So monthly quality report will tell us how many marks we obtained. For example, it is calculated every 3 months. Every 3 months, KPI will get 88, 82, or 52. Okay, Jafar Iqbal, very careful. This will give you which mark, like student actually. Students are very nervous before exam, right? Is that like that? So which our project, contractor and consultant, how many marks will get? Huh?
There is passing marks.
Passing mark will 60. It is mentioned. Detail, most probably 60. So, this is a sample. How many marks? If you see, actually, it is very. So, but it's not full. I'll share the full copy. Okay, we see there's some project quality plan is submitted or not, establishment of project plan. So some WR in NCR, huh? NCR, if it's closed in time, then you will get full marks. If it is not in time, then it will be 2 marks like that. Huh? So there is some criteria.
Is KPI client based or it's on the
Other based. Other issued. One is for consultant, another is for contractor. Okay. So if you see that if within more than 20 days is not closed, that means we'll get less mark. 70. This is a sub criteria. Okay. So this is for consultant. Okay, now contractor. Okay. Okay. Now sample of quality audit report. This is also performance. Huh? What is KPI? That our health is our project standard is good, bad, average, or excellent. Another way audit. By audit, we'll know that how is our functioning, our process system is working or not. Already I told you some company, if you call, they are sleeping and they are not responding. Some companies very fast. If you tell within half an hour, they'll close. That means this company, that functioning system is working. Who are sleeping, their system is not working. That means quality system is not good. This is sample of audit findings. Okay. Now last act actually. PDCA last is act means based on our comment, what contractor or project is taking action, action. This depends on it is improving or going down. So if they're complying, that means project is go for improvement. No company in the world improved this very suddenly. Yeah? It's continual process. We are calling continual process. PDCA cycle. All company, even Samsung or whatever, they are following the PDCA cycle. PDCA cycle, that means it is rotating and improvement like that. Sample of corrective action. So that means what we are making comments during audit, how they are making the corrective actions, and how they're making rectification. Okay. So this is important. If their corrective action is doing properly, that means project will go up. If they are neglecting, they are not following the site, that means the project will go down actually. Okay, apart of the quality, sustainability governance, you know that our project PARL 1 we have to achieve the requirement. So whenever whoever material, yes, checking or shop drawing checking, so make sure that your activity is complying with the SDAMA. For details, you can contact with me. For the quality tools, what we are using. So there is some basic tools. Okay, this is fishbone. Okay, fishbone means it's for general concept. Fishbone means before starting out the project, you are assuming many risks, right? If you avoid the risk, what will be the consequences? Or cannot avoid, what will be the consequences? It is yeah, for general understanding. This is a checklist for the quality requirement. Okay, this is another chart. This is a histogram, I believe. This is a planning. In an engineer, Omar will do it. This is a bar chart. Okay, so some quality tools. This is a Pareto chart. Okay, some control chart. It's a different chart based on the activity requirement. Last step of SMART. We have to work smartly. They'll go very fast. The person who cannot utilize AI, they will go back. I'm telling you, it's very serious. Now, technology try to use smartly. Smart space. What is smart? Smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. Okay, and they sort and sweat. Okay, apart of that, what I told, always try to use AI. AI.
In
So
which domain you're asking us to use AI? Which domain? For example, inspection or which domain?
all in civil engineering project, all the areas not required. But for example, even English, for example,
Yeah.
your English may be grammatically wrong. If you could do AI, AI will give you very standard English. And if you send email, if you use AI, this is one example I'm telling you. A civil inspector or inspection, mostly AI maybe cannot do anything. But whatever you can do it, use AI, it will give you good improvement as a professionally and yeah. Okay, this is from my side. If any question you can raise now or after, anytime anybody is free, don't hesitate to come to me to know detail. Table A, table B, this contractor will do it for the testing. Yeah. I'll not go in details. Now, detailed training, I'll do it. For example, ITP. ITP will be separate training for ITP, separate testing for ITP. Some other testing for do it. This is general induction actually. Yeah.
On this, how we prepare the objective attacks,
Sorry.
objective attacks for the quality. Algar will give to us or we have to prepare and submit to
That's all.
We have KPI. We have KPI target. Our KPI target more than 90. More than 90
So we
KPI.
need to submit to that or we can testing.
No, we have to submit. Every 3 months, we are submitting to other. They're monitoring us. So our target more than 90.
This projects, PQP and PMP, or management plan, or quality plan,
Yeah.
have been they submitted by contractor and approved or not? What's
Contractor submitted project quality plan is approved.
and management plan?
They are not submitting management plan. They
We as a consultant, we have to make them PMP.
so what we did actually in our project quality plan and project execution plan.
Management plan is also PMP. The overall management plan. the management plan.
Here, Aldar, I believe that there's no requirement of PMP. They are asking project execution plan. In my previous project, I prepared the project execution plan and project quality plan, both. So as a consultant.
So both are approved.
Now, both in this project not approved. In this project, this is the problem is that head office. Initially, I request them that I did and I can do it very fast. But head office telling no, they will do it. Now more than 1.5 months I'm waiting, they cannot prepare. This is the issue.
That is not asking for this one.
Now that is asking. I requested to. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You just said that it's been now 1.5 months.
Uh-huh.
So that is not asking.
Although
why
definitely,
does
definitely, it will
apply-
impact. I mean, yeah, it will impact our KPI. You see that if we loads before 25 hours will be less. So I'm prepared. If they're late, then maybe I will prepare by myself. Okay. I can. Option.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Always feel free to come to me. Okay. Don't hesitate anything. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
See you.